What's going on, everybody? I got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is I've got enough parts painted to start putting things back together. The bad news is they're still kind of wet. So, yeah, all those red pieces are still a little wet. I believe the blue pieces are all dry though, so we can start getting those prepped for assembly, which I'm excited for. So let's go get that done. So I've got the first batch done. I've got this, well, this is Dad's Rethreading set, but you just kind of, they're kind of like tap and dies, except not as aggressive. They're mainly for cleaning up threads and kind of straightening threads out if they're flat, a little flat on one edge. But I've got all the paint cleaned out of these threads to where the nuts will screw on them, and these are ready to be put together. That took me like a half an hour and it's almost dark again, so this whole working thing really puts a damper on my getting progress done. But gotta do it because I need money. Anyway, all this stuff is ready. There's still a bunch of blue stuff over there I've got to go get yet. There's red stuff in the back yet that I need to go get. I'm sure it might be dry by now, but I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I want to get that stuff in so it doesn't get rained on, because that would just really be upsetting, because then it wouldn't cure and all that good fun stuff. So we're gonna get that done, so hopefully I can start putting things together tomorrow. Well, good morning. It is 7 o'clock. We're getting ready to leave. Dad went to the bank to get money, so we're headed to Red Power. So we'll probably see you guys when we get closer or get there on. So we'll see you then. Lots of stuff here. All out of directions. There's a bee. Them bees are the best looking tractors here, I swear. That's a BN, but still. Good old W9 gasser. That thing looks awesome. Fantastic job. 1468 with front wheel assist. Truly an iconic tractor. Started going downhill. The 1456 and a 1026. Fire truck. Let's go check that thing out.
66 out of Fletcher, Ohio, on a Grandpa RV tractor. One of 22 we got up.
Couple cool trucks. Not a bad looking tractor for what it is. MV next to a 1568. Dad's gonna check that out.
guess it is international.
I told you it was.
I just didn't know they made. I didn't think they made that.
Good looking tractor, that is.
I like one aircraft does.
It's another fire suppression.
That's a Super 8.
I like the horn. Yeah, you don't see these 600s very often. Look at the size of that pulley. Good looking tractor.
Pulling tractor, man.
Yeah, there is a pulling tractor over there.
There's a couple of them.
H cotton picker model. And here's all kinds of models of Cubs. What is that, a 1954 International? I presume that's San Diego, or maybe it says back here. Oh, Stratusburg. But real cool, antique. What you're hearing over here is this hit and miss, which I think it misses more than it hits, but pretty neat too. All this stuff is for sale, I believe. Everything, including the truck and the trailer. Looks like we got 4 Cubs and a 1086 and a few Cub implements. Oh yeah, there's 2 more Cubs back here. But got a mower deck and a blade. Stuff like this is just pretty cool. So what we have here is a 2+2 Cub. It's interesting how all these guys can engineer all this stuff. And then right up here, we've got a Cub on tracks with a dozer blade. I don't know what all had to go into this, but I know it was a lot more than that one over there. Because track machines are a whole nother monster. I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Well, that ain't no good.
Well, it's a few days later. After we got home from Red Power, I didn't feel very good, so I didn't do much. Lucky, where are you going? Like I was saying before my dog tried to eat the neighbor, we got back from Red Power and I didn't feel very good, so today is Monday. I didn't really do anything on Saturday or Sunday. I did a lot of homework yesterday, but that's about it. I didn't do anything physical at all, hardly. And so I'm just now getting back to this project, and everything's had plenty of time to cure because I haven't worked on it since, like a half a week or 4 days or better. I don't even know. But anyway, it's had plenty of time for the paint to cure, so I'm starting to put things back together. So yeah, I'm excited for this because now I get to finally see what I've been working for this whole time. I don't know. I think it needs leveled down here. About like that. That looks like to me. I'm putting things back together. I've got this up here all put back together. Got all this put on. I've got everything never seized because I don't want to have to take it apart again. Or if I do have to take it apart again, I want to be able to get it apart. So I never seized it, and I'm starting to piece things back together finally. Well, I got this together and I got it hung so I can start putting everything else on it. Yeah, I've got a copy over there, so I can just copy it and put it over here. So I've got never sees everywhere. Oh well, it'll wipe off. So it's a week later. I've been not feeling too well, and when I have been feeling well, I've been super busy. But yeah, we got back from Red Power. Super great trip. I would highly recommend to anybody that's even remotely interested to going. But this was the toy of the year. They had black and red. I got a black one, Dad got a red one. We bought some manuals there from a guy. He's super cool. Dad got manual for his A, and the manual for his plow for his A. And then I got a pneumatic lift-all manual and the one-way version of the plow for the B. Now, I don't have a one-way version of the plow for my tractor, but I've got the two-way, and pretty much the only information that I had on it going over there was that it was sitting in my driveway. I knew it was for B, and I knew it was a two-way plow. Other than that, that's about it. I didn't know any numbers on it or didn't know if I had it all or any of that. And I couldn't find anything online about it. So, that guy that we bought those manuals off of said he knew he had, or he knew he saw one that day, but we couldn't find it in any of his tubs. So he said he would keep looking for it and get in contact with us. We gave him our numbers and whatnot so he can get in contact with us. So if he does find it, we can get it off of him, which is a super helpful guy, super great. And then later that day we found another guy, and he actually produced a model number for us, and it's a B87. The one-way plow that like Dad has on his A is a B92, I think. So the two-way is a B87. So we've got a number for it now. That doesn't help a whole lot, but it helps a little bit if we're looking for parts and whatnot, so people know what we're talking about, maybe. But yeah. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The antique tractor community, no matter what color really, I've found the antique tractor community is just full of great people. I highly recommend going to, well, it didn't have to be a farmall show. You could go to any show and just start talking to somebody, and chances are pretty good that they will teach you anything that you want to know, or they'll sit there and talk to you for an hour if you want. They're just terrific people, some of the best people you'll ever meet, and I highly recommend going to, well, Red Power Roundup is a pretty intense. There's lots of tractors there, and they're all farmalls and internationals. I just can't speak well enough on it. It's just they're all fantastic. And I think, with that being said, I think that's going to be the end of this video. It was kind of all over the place, and I wish that I would have gotten more video at Red Power, but I was just trying to take it all in because it is a super impressive place, and I highly recommend going to anyone. So, I would like to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and all that good fun stuff, and we will see you in the next one.